We are live. If anybody out there can hear us, let us know or see us. We had technical difficulties.
For some reason, it's going crazy tonight, y'all. Maybe this topic's so hot, we ain't supposed to talk about it.
We so hot, we can't stop.
You know what?
Can y'all hear us and see us? Because we have had a hard time. Hey, Units family, thank you for sticking in there. You are so wonderful.
What's up, cuz? Still, man.
I just don't know what happened. I hope everybody comes back. I know we late and technical problems, but we here. We fought through it. My husband is not feeling well,
At all.
and he fought through it. So
You almost ain't get me tonight.
the enemy is busy, but we are champions. Champions.
No doubt, cousin love.
That's right. That's right.
What's
We
that?
are victorious. Guys, I have to be silly or I would get frustrated and let the enemy win. And I can't allow that. Can't allow that. Anyway, so let me put up the website here that you find all the information to. What is it, baby? Smart. How you just gonna sneak in and be selling stuff?
What up, cuz?
Untap. Selling. So there is where you go to get everything.
All of the information.
And guys, I want to do I'm on another venture, you guys. And hi, Steve. And I want to ask my fans, can you guys do me a favor? If I set up a Zoom meeting for like say Wednesday night, would some of you come on the Zoom meeting and support me like around 8 o'clock Wednesday night? And if so, just put a little yes or thumbs up. And I would like for y'all to come on. I want to set up a Zoom meeting because I'm having another venture. I'm into another venture and I just need some support on it. And look at my husband. You see, I know I'm always doing something. But if you guys would support me by coming to the Zoom meeting, I would just let me know. And I probably will do it Wednesday or Thursday night, depending on how many people agree that they will come and support me. So just give me a little. Oh, it's Okay, so you caught me also. Steve, it's another venture that I'm working on. It's with Shield, Legal Shield.
What's that? What up?
And I just need some support in just coming to listen to the information. I just joined Legal Shield. It's Legal Shield. That's what it is. And I just want some support in coming and listening to the information.
I want a glass of sangria.
Whatever. We're gonna have a wine night where we do wine. But also I forgot to talk to you about this.
Friday is my anniversary, y'all.
Yes, Friday is our anniversary, so we might do something special and jump on and have a pop up for the Hatchet Chronicles because that's. Oh, thank you, Steve. Is that like okay, Terry, or okay, Smart?
You're saying okay, he'll go join them.
Okay. Look, so I'm a little dingy. You married me.
I didn't know.
Yes, you did.
Lord have mercy if I'd have known what
Valerie warned you.
But it wasn't that prevalent.
Well, you should have listened.
Lord have mercy.
Now what? You still would have married me because you love me.
It does have to smoke a lot of dope.
Good, because then when you do that, I can sing. Okay, guys. So just to let y'all know, my artist, which is on the website.
To have a crown night. I can't mess with the crown, cuz.
We're gonna have a wine night. We're gonna do a wine night, and we also might do our artist night. We're gonna start doing the
little things.
Yeah, different little things on the Chronicles, like artist night.
You say eat a lot of edibles.
Up in smoke. We'll have an up in smoke. How many of you? Yeah, y'all all is around the same age. Y'all know about the up in smoke. We can have an up in smoke party. Is that legal?
Somebody tag Eleanor. She was on earlier. You
Steve,
know how to get in touch with her.
Steve, all you gotta do is just punch her. She right there.
What did you say? What? Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, for Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 4 years. 4 years.
You don't know? Yeah,
No.
it's 4 years.
4 years, y'all. Thank you, Jesus.
And how many arguments?
One.
We had an argument?
No, well, that wasn't an argument.
What?
It was just loud. I was thinking at the time when you came here and woke me up.
That was an argument. You yelled at me.
Whatever, man.
I let you get away with that too. I should have knocked you out. So I just don't mind me today, y'all. I'm a little silly. Shoot you up, yelling at me. So anyway, first the little plugs I want to get out. So www.untappedtalentrecords.com. Go to our website and check out what's going on with us.
All the information.
Yeah, but I want to tell y'all, thank you for those who voted for my artist. You guys, please keep voting. He is second place for
Artist of the Year.
No, not Artist of the Year. Urban male artist. So we're trying to keep him because that's the one he really wants to win. So we're trying to keep him in second place for that one. So you can go and vote every day. You can vote as many times as you want to.
You said you're gonna Kurt Franklin you.
Why? What at you? Don't Kurt Franklin me.
You posted 4 new joints on YouTube. I'll check them out.
We need his tracks. How come we don't have his tracks on the radio station?
Maybe.
How come we don't have your tracks on the radio station?
Just Jay, what's happening, my brother? Because you got to put them in. You got to put them in.
I don't have them to put them in.
They were in the email.
Okay, well, I don't know where they are. And we don't have no, we need a drop for him.
You can do a drop?
No, I'm talking about for him, so when we play his record, they'll know.
No.
Okay, so anyway,
Dominic, just Jay. Saint Dominic.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, when you vote, just look, if you ain't doing nothing but sitting back watching TV, you can vote 60 times right behind each other, back to back to back. And that'll help us, man. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that that's what y'all have to do. I'm just saying it will allow you to vote that many times. So, and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. The other day, I timed myself and I sat for 15 minutes. That's a long time. And I just kept putting his name, going back, voting for him, going back. He deserves it, man. He's a great artist, man.
Yeah, I heard about that, Eunice.
What?
That Kurt Franklin and his son was arguing, and his son recorded it, and now it's blasting all over the place, and people got comments about it because he was cursing out his son.
Wow.
And so yeah, keep voting. I appreciate the support. Anytime y'all want to keep voting for him, we really, really appreciate it. In the urban that's the only urban category. I think it's urban artist of the year or something like that, but it's near the bottom. But that's the one that he's going for. So that's the one that he's in second place for so far. And what else is going on? Oh, and as I said before, I have started a new venture, and I would like to have a Zoom meeting about it on Wednesday or Thursday. So anybody who would like to come and support me in my um meeting, my new venture on Zoom, just like give me a yes or a hands up, and then I'll let you know. I'll reach out to you and let you know exactly whether it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday. Because I want to see how many people I can get to just come and support me.
He said he need to hear it, but that's their relationship.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't
You
even.
said,
I didn't hear it either.
Eleanor said she voted what, a couple of times.
Yeah, she did. I voted a couple of times. Kirk went off. Yeah, he did go off. I didn't hear it. I haven't. I feel like you know what, that was between a son and a father, and just because Kirk is an artist, a famous recording artist, does not make him human. So I don't. I'm not so quick to judge people, because I don't know what's going on with either one of them. And you're talking about a man and his boy child.
Cuz, what up?
So that could be,
First of all,
that's not something I want to judge or get in, because
I'm not judging or nothing like that. But first of all, first and foremost, regardless of anything, as far as I don't know if that's what he did, but cursed at your father and talking to your father any kind of way and all of that, not acceptable. Period. Point blank. You don't disrespect your father. Period. No matter good, bad, or indifferent, if your father's doing something wrong or whatever, it's a way you can speak to him, or all that cursing at him and acting tough and jumping bad and all of that. The Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father, and your days will be long. So you be disrespecting your parents, man. Listen, your parents are people too. They're not perfect. They still learning stuff. They're still trying to get things together. A parent is still a person. Just because they have that title does not mean that they're not an individual and have their own issues. You gotta adhere to everything. You gotta have an open mind to understand that that's just because that's my mom. She's still a person. She still has her everyday issues she got to deal with, just like I got my everyday issues to deal with. I just don't think that disrespecting your parents is a cool thing. I couldn't do that anyway because I wouldn't have no teeth. But at the end of the day, it's just not right to be, you know.
Yeah, and I think they said that. I think people are judging him because he was cursing and he's in the ministry. But the Bible said, "Judge
Listen,
not, yet ye be judged." That's
right?
number one. Number two, you're talking about a man and a boy child. So a lot of boy children get to the point where they stand up to their father because they smelling their stuff. I know he's 30 something or something like that, but there comes a time where sometimes father do need to put them in check in maybe a nasty way. And we don't know that might not be the case, to let him know, listen, I'm still your father and I'll break you up. And he might have said it in so many words. I didn't see it, so I didn't hear it, so I don't know. But I'm saying that a lot of people are quick to judge and bash Kirk Franklin, and he's only human. That's like people who go to church and they worship their pastor, where as the Bible says that there will be you're not supposed to worship anybody but God. And so
you go to church for the word of God.
Yeah, so to wait or sit there and, he's a pastor, he's not supposed to be doing that. I'm not.
There's no one on this planet Earth that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. We're all striving to be like God, to sit on the right hand of God. So I'm not so quick to judge him. I did not hear it, but again, I'm not so quick to judge what happened because I don't know, and I think that's personal.
My thing is this: if you're not there to see what happened, How could you really speak on it?
Exactly. And another thing
You can
is
judge, but have an opinion instead of judging.
exactly. And another thing is, I would question why did his son have to put that out there? You know, what was that about? That was a family issue. Why is he putting his business out there for everybody? Is he trying to ruin his father like that? And he knew the results. That's the other thing that would make me be like, you know, because that was between him and his father. If he's so bad, he don't need no help. So why put it out there?
Yeah, how about that?
Chris said I could imagine some conversation I had with my kids, but they didn't talk crazy to me. They done things behind the scene to disturb me, though.
Yeah, I've had a.
Yeah, of course, and that's what I'm saying. You know, that's between father and son, and not. It shouldn't have been the whole world.
Steve said, "Is Kurt related to you, Eleanor?" A lot of
Folks love to critically analyze other people's business because they don't or can't deal with own business. Exactly.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
People get off on your stuff because they can't take care of their own.
And you're right, Chris. Sometimes you need to go off.
Yeah, you do.
And Steve, I saw what you said about you send it to Untapped. So I have time now. My schedule was real tight before, but I have a little bit more leeway now. So I'm gonna go back tomorrow and pick them all up, and either I'll do a drop or I'll get my husband to do a drop, and I'll put it on the station. Look for it around Friday.
That's how I know he needs.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, he's putting things out. He's so big and bad. You know, really? If you was all that, why you need to put you and your father's business out there?
Chris said he knows what he was doing.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have a sex addiction. I just like it. Oh,
was that what the whole thing was on?
No, because Kirk went on and apologized, and then now people criticize him and saying, you know, he had a sex addiction and he had this.
People already know that.
Yeah.
That came out years ago when he was going into the pastoral world.
They trying to combine it all together. Man. You know, people are just so judgmental. But anyway, let's get to the topic. So last week we was talking about you know.
Don't look at me.
You know what?
I can't retain all of that.
We was talking about cheating and couples and your mate not telling you stuff. But this is like a part 2 of it because people were talking about how their best friend or their relative or their spouse might have made play for them or something like that. So we decided to do a part 2 with that. Your BFF's mate made a play for you, or maybe your brother's mate made a play for you. So that's what we're going to.
Maybe you're in a situation where your wife's friend might have hit on you, or your husband's friend might have hit on the wife. So that's where we are with this one tonight.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about stories of and what would you do about it, or how to handle that situation.
There be trouble.
So let's start with something juicy, a scenario. So, babe, somebody. Let's pick on Steve.
My cousin along.
Steve, we're gonna pick on you.
No,
okay, so that's your boy.
That's my family.
That's your family. And I came to you and I said, babe, Steve just made a pass at me. Or he tried to talk to me. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna holler at him.
How you gonna holler at him?
Cuz, what's up? My wife said you tried to make a pass.
And he said, no, I didn't. Your wife lied.
Come on, bro.
She lied.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna get both of y'all together and sit down. All 3 of us gonna sit down. And I'm gonna find out what's happening.
And I still contend that he made a pass at me. And he go, why you lying like that? Why you trying to break up the family like that?
Then I'm gonna walk out and y'all can have each other.
What? You gonna leave me?
I ain't doing no drama.
Would you leave me? You're not gonna believe me?
I'm out wolf time.
You wouldn't believe me, babe?
Yeah, I believe you.
But you gonna leave me because
if we gonna sit there for hours going back and forth and ain't nobody gonna tell the truth, y'all can sit there and hash that out. I'm out. Y'all
but I'm not gonna make sense of the truth. You should know me enough to know that I wouldn't lie to you.
I know that.
Okay, so why I gotta hash it out with him? If
No,
I'm telling you one thing and he's
because y'all adults, y'all work that out.
so you're gonna step out when you know that I don't lie to you, and I just told you that your cousin made a pass at me, and you just gonna leave me.
Yeah, because I want him to feel like the dickhead he is for lying.
Yeah, that's it's like you leaving me, so that makes me feel like
Well, I'm not calling you a dickhead though, Steve. You know the vibes. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
He's gonna verbally shoot me, but I would lie. Oh, question mark. But I would lie.
No, Steve ain't no liar.
Pick on me. Okay, so I mean, how? So Steve, you lied.
You said you lied, Terry.
Okay, so we're gonna reverse it. Steve comes to you and said, "Man, I don't know how you would say it, Steve, but okay, man, your wife just made a pass at me."
I don't believe that.
Well, you gonna say you at least ask me. You wouldn't even ask him. Ask.
Have nobody tell me nothing about you.
You hear that, Steve? I'm not the liar. You're the liar. No, I'm just kidding. I told you I was gonna pick on you today. So you wouldn't believe him, but you would question if I said he made a pass at me.
I said we would sit down and talk about it. And if y'all want to keep arguing back and forth, no, I didn't say that. I ain't saying either. So neither one of y'all said nothing. So nobody said nothing. Well, y'all sit here and argue that crap out. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to that dumb stuff.
But
I already know my wife she ain't coming like that. And if she is, that's super surprising.
He said, first of all, he's my family, and that's taboo.
That's a fact.
We know, Steve. You don't want to wanted to pick on.
I told you don't do that. Don't bring my cousin into that. We don't do.
Well, I had to pick on. I had to use somebody that was close to you because I could have used somebody that was obvious, and I wanted to use somebody that was close to you. So, really, the past could be their perspective that it was a past.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We would have to get into particular.
Eleanor says, Steve, don't flirt. Okay, here we go. I need to get y'all involved in this conversation. So, Eleanor, you and Steve got a thing going on, okay? And this one right here. Oh, this is a good one. And this, she said,
What? No.
You and Eleanor has a thing going on. Y'all know I'm lying. Wait, I was gonna make you the good guy. You're a good guy, Eleanor. Wait. Yeah, don't tell on yourself yet.
Look, she said she lying for the door.
No, Eleanor, wait. You're the good guy.
Chris Allen said, "Don't pass, and it won't be
perceived as a pass."
Yeah.
That's true, and that's from the vigilante, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Okay, so I know, Eleanor, but we pretending here. Okay, you and Steve got a thing going on, okay? And this one over here makes a pass at you. Now, we're all friends. So it's four of us. So this is a four-way thing. What would you do and who would you tell first? That's for you, Eleanor. Eleanor, because you're in VA. That's why y'all are friends, because you live in a different state. But we're not talking about the relationship right now. I'm just creating a relationship for y'all. Okay, so it's you and Steve are together, and me and GL are together. And GL makes a pass at you. Who are you telling first? She said, "Wait." I'm like, "Don't laugh." Women said I'm hitting on someone when I just have innocent conversation, and that's their perspective of it. Yeah, because
That's
you
true.
have.
They do.
That's true.
They do. They some of them take that.
But I'm talking about something that's blatant that you can tell. Fake ass Cupid. What?
Right, Steve. It's the edibles.
Okay, that's a good fact. Okay. So Eleanor said, I'm not telling anyone unless it happens more than once. Okay, so at first you think, okay, maybe it's me. And then it happens again. Then what you gonna do? Chris said,
So you ain't telling, you know what's up. If you ain't telling, you know what's up. Your clothes is coming
No,
off.
she says she ain't telling at first because the first impression could be maybe it's you. So you have to think about it and wait and see what happens.
My thing is if it happens, you need to say something. Because if it happens again, and then when it all comes out, you say, well,
Wait.
you just telling me about
How
this?
you know that? Wait. She talking about something. She said Steve died. He's a freak with his little naked ass. Oh, wait. Oh, where did that come from?
You know, people's busy.
Oh, but she put it up there. I'm just asking.
Yo, you right. You right, Chris. Once is enough. I'm telling you. That's it. I'm telling you. Because, if somebody do something once and you let that slide, if they do it again, then you know what I mean. It's like you open it like the door is open.
She said the next time she's coming to me about it.
Okay, but I'm saying, and then when you come to her, it's gonna be like, well, he did this once again, but I let it slide. I didn't think. You know what I mean? So automatically, right there, that makes your mind like it happened to you already, and you ain't saying nothing, but you saying something this time. You know what I'm saying? Whether you take it like that and run with it like that or not, it's up to you. But I'm just saying, if it happened one time, you need to address that time when it happened.
Maybe it was subtle and you wasn't sure what it was.
Listen, you still are close. If somebody approached me and said something to me on that order, like
maybe
one of your cousins or something,
maybe it was something that's real innocent.
I'm still gonna say something to you about that, especially if I felt uncomfortable, right? Okay. If it didn't feel organic to me and it felt like it made me question something, when we sitting in the room or something, babe, you know what? Someone also said something. All right, check this out.
Because Eleanor said the first time maybe I took it the wrong way. Yeah, because what I'm saying, I'm flirtatious. I'm a flirtatious, but I don't mean nothing by it. That's just, I guess the way I talk comes out. Many of people have accused me of flirting, and it wasn't. It's just that I guess that's my nature. Like somebody say something to me, I'll say something real smart, quick, and smart back to them, and they might take it the wrong way. But it might be on that level. Some people are just automatic. Just the way they talk, people accuse them of being flirtatious. So I agree with Eleanor. It could have been a mistake, and you don't want to go getting everybody all up in arms or something that you mistaken. So you have to make sure that it is what it is.
So it's not okay for me to come to you whether
I feel like it is okay. Yeah, it's definitely okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, because whether I'm mistaken or not, it made me feel a certain way. You understand?
Exactly, you. Yep.
If it made me feel a certain way, then that's what. The reason why I'm coming to you is because it made me feel a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't acceptable to me, and my spirit didn't hit right. So I'm coming to you like, listen, I don't know if they was kidding or whatever, but this is what was said. Now the antennas is up. So when that person come around, you checking for it. You understand what I'm saying? You saying, okay, well, keep an eye on that. Right. You understand what I mean? Because then when it happened the first time, you know what I mean? But if it happens and you never say something, even if you're mistaken, which I get it, I get it, I get it. It may not have even been meant that way. But at the end of the day, if you have that talk with your mate, you have that conversation and you have that communication with your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, those things would never be able to draw a wedge in between what y'all have. We talk about everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you do that, nobody can come to me and say, yo, G, I seen Terri, she was at Costco's flirting with some dude by the produce aisle. Nigga, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. And also, for real, if she did and she felt guilty, when she come home, she gonna tell me about it. And that's a fact.
Oh, he looked like you, baby. So he
That
was
ain't no
kind of
excuse.
cute. I'm sorry.
That ain't no excuse. Be careful, kid.
Okay. Is that all
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no,
be?
no, no, not that way.
Because
You
you
know
don't
what?
want to be like,
So sick and tired of Hatchet Chronicles. It's tough. Terrible.
okay, we got to go back. So you know what I'm noticing? How the men and women. And I hate to like do that break, but there's a difference of opinion. The men is saying, "Say something." I guess because they the one who got to see what it is, because maybe it's not all that.
Oh,
So
y'all just a slick ass cheaters.
okay, so Steve said, Eleanor, you just pipe dreaming. DJ said,
Go back up.
so we read that. I'm telling anyone unless it happens more than I'm not telling anyone. Chris said, Steve laughed. Steve said he's a freak with his little naked. No, Eleanor said that. Oh, she was talking about Cupid. She wasn't talking about Steve. Okay.
Chris said
once is enough. Eleanor said next time I'm going to talk to my girl about it. Steve said, Eleanor, you just pipe dreaming. DJ said record the encounter. That's a good idea. Um, Eleanor said talking about Cupid. Okay. Eunice said give an example of a past. We're gonna ask GL to tell us about a story. Eleanor said the first time maybe I took it the wrong way. Eunice said me too, Terry, when all I said was hello. Yeah, people have called me. My family members have accused me of flirting with their significant other, and it was not Chris said just trying to be personable, not get in your drawers. Exactly. Right. And people take that the wrong way. Just Jay said that's what I'm talking about, their perspective of it.
Right. Right.
Eleanor said words mean nothing, but if you touch me, that's different. Chris said, yep. Sheila Simpson, believe none of what you see and half of what you hear. Misery loves company. Tell them to watch TV, don't watch you. Ooh.
Oh, that's right.
Them edibles are kicking in. Oh, she said, oh, she did say something before that. Let me see, what's that? She said, when that person comes around, you're anticipating he's getting ready to say something out of the side of his neck. If you can't handle a so-called friend trying to make a play for you, he wasn't a friend in the first place. Communication is the key to our relationship.
Thank you.
And
facts.
Steve said them edibles are kicking in.
No doubt.
Chris said, watch TV. Eleanor said, pipe dreaming. Sheila said, you won't take it the wrong way if they give it to you the right way.
Facts.
DJ just said, well, I call everyone baby or love, family, friends, no matter. And see, I understand
that was prolific. Sheila, that was prolific. I love that. That was dope.
I understand that because well, do I still do that? I don't think I still do that. I call people baby a lot and honey. But you know what? A habit where that came from? That came from when I was younger, way back, maybe way back, because I dated different people at the same time, and so I wouldn't get names mixed up. So I wouldn't get names mixed up. I called them Baby and Honey so that I wouldn't be like calling John Jim or Jim John, just. And so then it became a habit of me calling everybody Baby and Honey. But I don't even think I do that.
I don't think if you say that you mean anything by it. That don't mean you want to sleep with somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah,
I mean,
Chris said I used to, not anymore. Yeah, I used to
but
do that too.
like Just Jay said, that's the way you perceive it.
Exactly. It's perception, But again, like you said, baby, if you talk about and say everything, then you ain't got to worry about your mate taking it the wrong way.
I'm coming to you and I'm talking about everything. I don't care what it is.
Steve said, we're all grown here and we know when someone is making it pass. It's in the body. That's true.
Body language.
Yep. Yep.
Look, I had a man, listen.
Okay, well, I'm going to read this and then we're going to let you tell your story. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. If I'm a friendly person, you understand what I'm saying. If I have a significant other, I'll let them know that off date as well as he should do with his friend or other people. When it comes to me, it's all about respect nowadays. It's left it back in 2020. Yeah, there is no respect these days. In a relationship, you need to be for sure instead of insecure. That's now, you know what? Powerful. You need to be for sure and not insecure. There are a lot of insecure people running around here and got to be all in, what you doing up under you 24/7 and in you can't move without them. And if you do try to go somewhere without them, they calling you trying to figure out what's going on. That and let me tell you something. I can't deal with a relationship like that. I can't be in no relationship like that because I can't have that. Eleanor.
Sheila came on here dropping bombs. I feel you, sis. Word.
Steve said, Eleanor, you are the flirt queen. And how would you know that, Steve? And Eleanor says, Steve, a little bump and grind.
You know what?
You know what?
Y'all yeah. Get a room.
Just Jay said, Chris. Well, I try not to, but I can't help it. If I say it in front of her, then I feel there should not be a problem. That's true.
That's a fact.
Eleanor said, excuse me. We was just saying that you and Steve would make a nice couple.
Look, if you have trust in your relationship and communication in your relationship, and I feel like you shouldn't have to worry about that other stuff.
Tell your story. Come on. Let's hear your. We're gonna and the names have been changed.
Hang on a minute. Let me.
We're gonna call them A and B. Person to person. Person A and person B.
I was in a situation with a person.
Okay.
We were having a get together at a disclosed location, undisclosed location. We invited some people to come to the crib. We was having a get together.
You call me figures.
Okay, so some of my friends, some of her friends, everybody, it was like 8 or 10 of us at the time. And we had drinks, we was playing cards, cooking fish, just get together. So one of her friends made a pass at me. And I was like, hold up, this ain't cool. So I said something and she kind of brushed it off. Like, listen, I'm letting you know what's up. You know what I mean? So the one that made a pass at me, she was saying, she asked me to come to the steps. She was standing on the landing. So I was at the bottom of the steps. It was like 4 steps up. And she asked me something. And I was asking her, and I said, the bathroom is upstairs on the left. I remember saying that. and she was asking me what was up with me, and you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. And I was like, yo, just go ahead to the bathroom. I'm waiting for my man to come back from the store. We're gonna get these drinks popping. We got the people playing cards and all of that. And she was like, I've been trying to holler at you for a minute. I'm like, what? Whoa, wait, whoa, wait a minute. Wait. You and my are friends. Like, what, huh? Whoa, wait, what you mean? Shorty pulled up her sundress. Boy, boy, if I was a cruddy nigga, boy, listen, I'd have been upstairs in the bathroom with her. That thing was hanging, boy. Boy, I was like, and she was like, you don't want none of this? You mean to tell me you don't want to hit none of this? You don't want to hit this? I was like, oh, snap. I walked right from the steps into the kitchen. And I told my significant other, I said, yo, you need to go holler at your girl. She just propositioned me. Yo, like she looked her dress up and showed me her belongings and all of that. And she was like, she looked at me with this look like, you bugging. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, you need to go and address that because that was real disrespectful. And she's at our house doing that. I said, that's not your friend if she's trying to do that. You know what I mean? I said, that's not your friend. So she really was like, all right, I'm gonna say something. So she didn't want to address it right then and there. So me and her sister was talking. My significant other, me and her sister was talking, and she said, that B did what? I was like, yeah, yo, she was on the step. She pulled her sundress up, blah, blah, blah. She went right upstairs and dragged Shorty out the bathroom, down the stairs, dragged her outside onto the front lawn and commenced to whooping her. Man, she beat the skin off old girl, man. I was like, yeah. And I was like, you you really wasn't going to say nothing or do nothing? Like, that put me in a space, yo. That was crazy.
Okay,
Just
so
Jay shout out. All I see was that's different.
he said,
Once,
okay.
once
Just
the
Jay said, okay, that's different. Once a nipple makes an appearance, then shit just got real.
yo, it wasn't even a nipple, bro. She showed me the bottom half. It was, yo, that's, man, that
Eunice
damn
said,
thing was
I
like
will
a
let my
year and a half.
BFF know that his move made me uncomfortable. I would actually check him first. Now, see, that's me. That's what I would do. If like I was picking on Steve. So if that happened with Steve, I wouldn't go to him first. When that happened, I would say, yo, no, what's going on here? I would check the person first. And if I don't get results from the person, then I'm going to my husband. Of course, I would tell my husband anyway because I tell him everything. But I would definitely check the person first and be like, look, that's not happening. What you doing? This is supposed to be your boy. We can't have that. I'm gonna have to kick you out of my house because we ain't having that, or I'm gonna have to leave your house wherever I am. So that's where I would be. I'm with you, Eunice. I'll check the person first. Steve said all you had to do was hold your nose, and she would have checked herself literally. Okay.
Bro, what the- ah, I feel you, cuz. Yo, that was crazy though, bro. Like, I,
Sheila said, if you're in a relationship, the first thing in the morning you should hear is their voice, not a text. And the last thing at night before you go to bed, not a text. I'm just saying.
you're right.
Amen. And you know what? Stay gas. See?
Yo, that was crazy, Steve. Yo, she really did that, yo. I
And
was like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
and you know what? I agree with who said that? I I agree with Sheila because we are very when it comes to communicating. Like in the morning, I call it debriefing. We have a debriefing of the business and what's going on, and at night we talk a little bit, but mostly during the morning time we have our debriefing of what's going on and how to handle situations. So Definitely, I agree with that. Your mate is, I mean, we are busy people. Even though we are together all the time, we're not really together all the time. We might be in the house, but we have a lot going on.
That's a fact.
And so we have to make time for each other. So most of the time it is in the morning when we talk and make that time and make plans and make a schedule. Yeah, I don't want to get a text from you. I want to hear your voice. It's not considered checking in. It's called
Not considered
consideration.
checking
You
in. It's
know,
called
that's
consideration.
that's true. And you know, my husband
That's a
will be
woman's woman, boy.
yeah, my husband will be right in the studio. Like, you know, and he will and know where I'm at. I'm in doing what I'm doing in my office. And he will call me and say, hey, just checking to see if you all right, what you doing. And he does that every day.
Every day.
And he has kept to his promise that he said, which is going along with the anniversary. When he says that he's gonna make it a point to fall in love with me every day, he has kept my husband has kept every last promise that he has promised to me. So to let me know that when he was talking his talk, when we first got together, it wasn't really just talking. He has done everything that he said from the point where he said, God told me you was going to be my wife. I'm coming to get you on this day. He came a month ahead of time to the point where we're getting married on this day. We got married on that day to the point I'm going to fall in love with you every day. I'm going to put a smile on your face every day. He has done everything that he has said. So I have to give him kudos to that. He is a wonderful husband.
Appreciate that.
So I just had to put that out there. Okay, now let's back to picking on Steve.
Said,
Real men do that.
Oh.
It's consistently.
No, Steve said stink ass, and then Sheila said, yeah.
I read that. And that's what a real man should do. That's what Sheila said.
Oh, okay.
And Eleanor said, oh, that's sweet. And Steve said, real men do that. It's consistently. Sheila said, well, I need him to start a class. Listen, I need him to finish that book we write. And we're gonna talk about what we need. How we do? We need to make a list of the things that he needs to do.
How you gonna give me kudos and then throw me under the bus in the next word? Make a list of the things I need to do. What the hell?
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with our relationship, baby. That's on another level. We're talking on another level now.
No, you back talking.
Not back talking.
You treading water, nigga.
Not back talking. He said I'm back talking.
You just said here, oh, and he whatever promise he.
I'm
he
talking about as a man you are. As a husband you are.
And then as soon as Sheila say that,
else now.
we need to write a list on the things he need to do. Like,
that's on a business level. That's a different level. So you ain't talking about, that's something different. Now, would you still tell your BFF if their mate knows a dirty little secret on you? This dirty little secret could crush you to the point it could destroy your world. Would you still not only check him or her, but tell you? Let me tell you something about that, Eunice. Yes, I would. And this is the reason why. The reason why, let me tell you something why I tell my husband. Because I am vain, okay? I don't like to be embarrassed. And that's another reason why I can't lie, because I don't like to be embarrassed. And it's like I can't talk about people something that I'm not going to say to their face because they might be there. And if they hear me and I can't say it, repeat it, that's embarrassing, shamefaced. I'm vain. I don't like to be shamefaced. So I don't like to look behind my shoulder either. So I have this dark side about me that if somebody threatened me, like they said, I'm gonna get you later, I'm gonna have to kill them. and the family and the dog and the son, because I don't want to look over my shoulder on nothing. So I don't like to be blackmailed about nothing. So if I do something and somebody gonna come and blackmail me, I'm gonna tell them myself, because I don't want to be a slave to nobody, no time, no way. I have a very, very bad stigma about that.
Those were not my views and comments on that. Those are strictly
No, I'm
the
just
comments
saying.
and views of my wife. As far as the killing part, I have nothing to do with that.
I'm just saying I am very. That's something that's in me, and maybe I need to pray about it. But I've had that for a long time. I don't want to be blackmailed. I don't want nobody. I have to look over my shoulder because somebody is coming after me. I don't want that. So if I got to deal with all that, I'd rather either tell on myself or kill everybody in the family just to get away from that. Because I don't want to deal with none of that. I'm sorry. But that's just my opinion on it. I don't want nobody. I don't want to be a slave to nobody.
All right.
I don't ever want to be a slave to nobody. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so she'll say. I mean, I'm just saying, because a lot of these guys can take hits from what he's doing. A happy wife, happy life.
Facts.
Yep. Steve said, if you respect women's feelings, you are supposed to be thoughtful of your woman and her needs daily, and likewise. That's true.
That's right.
So what Sheila was saying, she was actually giving you kudos that you need to make a
class, right?
Class on, because what, and I was saying the same thing, baby. I wasn't telling you.
You didn't put me under the bus. You put me under the tractor.
Would I do that? Would I do that? I wouldn't do that. Eleanor said, Steve guy, absolutely, and it goes both ways. Mm-hmm. Eleanor said, GL's face when she said kill. No, Eunice said that. I mean, Eunice said that. I'm just saying, Eunice, that's the way I feel. I just don't like to be a slave to nothing. I don't like to be a slave to nothing. You know, that's my pet peeve. You know, I can't stand. I have to look over my shoulder, or you
that's
know.
Not a good feeling.
Yeah, it's not a good, or somebody blackmailing you about something that in your past that you, if he know everything, and not only tell him, but not wait to tell him. When me and my husband first got together, we talked about everything, so that there would not be nothing that nobody could say about me that I did so and so in the past. This is what I did, and also to give him a chance to say, "Whoa, you know what? I'm gonna have to walk away from that because I can't deal with that." So that way, you know, you ain't getting somebody all involved in you, and then you got some deep dark still secret about how you was I don't know, a cult leader or something, when you should have told them that in the beginning and gave them that option to make a choice. Mm-hmm. So on that level, that's why I said no. I can check somebody cleanly and let them tell what they want to tell.
No doubt. So with that being said, you guys, it's about that time. Yes, it is. No, listen, not tonight.
Yeah. Are you threatening me?
Yes. No, I'm not threatening you.
Yeah, you just said, it's not a threat. Did y'all hear that? My husband threatened me.
And y'all heard I changed from a threat to a promise.
But he at first threatened me.
You're damn right. I threaten and promise. I promise to threaten you.
The honeymoon is over.
If you don't put some ice on your head. Look, I don't know about y'all, and I know that we have a beautiful time on here every Monday. I know things are great and all of that, but you know, my wife, she'd stay on here and talk to y'all till tomorrow morning if she could. Me, I'm a little different. I love y'all and everything, but it's raining, and this arthritis is kicked up, and it's been kicked up all day because of this weather, and I'm not rocking with it right now. So I know
can I just say this though? for our anniversary. If you guys wanna
We going on Friday. We'll be coming back on Friday.
we're gonna do a pop up for our anniversary. So if y'all want to suggest something y'all want to talk about on that day,
we're gonna talk about relationships and anniversaries.
Oh, we are? Okay, cool.
And we're gonna have a whole music stuff going on. So we're gonna do something different. But yeah, we probably go on our anniversary. So with that being said, I love y'all, man. I thank y'all, each and every one of y'all.
Vote. www.gospelchoicemusicawards.com. Dominic, you can vote as many times as you want. Vote for the urban, what is that? Urban vocalist of urban artist of the year. It's the only urban. It begins with urban. So vote that one. Good night.
You need to lay down. Your
I can use some YouTube support. Okay, I got you.
No doubt. And Eleanor said she got to lay down. My back is hurting.
Lay down. My back is hurting. Got no one to rub.
And it's raining too.
Steve, Eleanor need her back rubbed.
Eunice says she's voting all day tomorrow. Thank you, cuz.
Thank you, Eunice.
Yo, so with that being said, man, I love y'all. And this is the Hatchet Chronicles, and I'm dubbing, yo. It's a dub for me this evening.
Peace. We out. Steve, I'm getting ready to go order your book, by the way. Oh, wait. I didn't ask how many people.
Hey.